فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون
فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Brothers and sisters in Islam, a lot of questions came to the Colorado Muslims Fiqh Council regarding Zakatul Mal. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're going to do multiple short clips which will enable you to understand the subject in brief without going into a lot of details, inshallah. So this is part one. We're going to call it Zakatul Mal, made easy. And we're going to say or answer the question, who has to pay Zakatul Mal? The person who has to pay Zakatul Mal has to be, number one, a free person. 2, a Muslim. 3, he has complete possession, ownership of the wealth, the subject matter. 4, he must own a minimum amount of wealth or more. 5, a minimum amount that is to be measured in a certain way. The scholars refer to as an-nisab, and we're going to come back to this. 5, he must own it for a whole lunar year, not Gregorian. Be careful, because there are 11 days difference between the lunar and the Gregorian calendar. So if you are to mark a certain date on which you pay your Zakatul Mal, you should do 15th of Ramadan, 15th of Sha'ban, 15th of Shawwal, 15th of Dhul Qa'dah, whatever goes for you, inshallah. Notice, brothers and sisters in Islam, that we did not mention the age of puberty. So children can pay Zakatul Mal. But who pays it for them? Certainly their guardian, those who are in charge. Orphans, for example, who inherit wealth, that wealth is zakatable if these conditions are met, even though these children have not reached the age of puberty. You noticed also, brothers and sisters in Islam, that we did not say sanity. Again, a person who's insane, if he owns that wealth which is zakatable, then he has to pay Zakatul Mal. Let's come to the subject of Nisab, because it's very interesting. As a matter of fact, in Nisab, the minimum amount or more in the past was measured by gold and silver. And that was very easy because of two variables. Number one, the currency was gold and silver. There was no cash existing, no rupees, no dollars, no pounds. People used to deal, business transactions are done through cash, through gold or silver, no cash present. Also, the value was very close. There was not a big margin between the value of gold and the value of silver. The situation has shifted tremendously. Right now, currencies became the source of our business transactions. We deal with cash. Gold and silver disappeared. Add to this, the value has certainly split. The minimum amount of gold, 85 grams, according to the hadith, is almost $7,000 now, $7,000 to $8,000. طيب, the minimum for the silver is what? 595 grams of silver. How much it is? $700 to $800. You see that? A huge margin between the two. That drove the jurists to decide the wealth which you have, the cash, the saving account, the liquid asset, other assets other commercial commodities. Which of the two will you measure that wealth with, gold or silver? Gold, you have to wait until you own 85 grams of gold, the $8,000. But silver, $700 or $800, that's easy. The verdict here, or the ruling which was adopted by the jurist of Al-Rabita Al-Islamiyya, the World League, the Muslim, the body of the Muslim jurists who meet once a year in Al-Qura in Mecca and decide on contemporary issues. They said you measure your wealth in gold with gold. So if you have gold, wealth in gold, like necklaces or whatever it is, gold wealth, then if it is 85 or more, then you pay zakah on it. Any other wealth should be measured with silver, because this will qualify more people to pay zakah, and this way we will fulfill the needs of the poor and the needy. Till the next, inshallah, clip or session of Zakatul Mal made easy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن